Hello traders, in this video I'm going to show you a live trade and I'm going to tell you how you can maximize your profits trading the S&P 500. Most people trade the SPY, and if we look at the daily chart, that's what we're looking at right now, you can see what's happened over the past few days. There's been a sell-off, and today, which is Wednesday, July 27th, 2022, let's look at the daily candle. The market is still open, so it can change, but I'm just going to scroll to the right here and see what happened. Look at that huge engulfing daily candle. Not only did we catch that entire move, just about that entire move, I'll explain all the details, but we actually got 3 times the percentage change that happened in this candle, and I'll explain how that happened and how you could do the exact same thing. So again, this is the SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. It's an ETF, but it tracks the S&P 500 on a 1-to-1 ratio. So that means that how much the S&P 500 moves, this matches it. So for example, here on this daily candle, you can see a percent change of about 2.92%. So when I hover over this candle, if you look over here, you can see the percent change. So see on the left side of the screen there, it says plus 2.92%. But if we go to SPXL, which is a 3 times leveraged ETF, and look at that same daily candle, and you can see my position there as well. Let me try to get to that. So let's see, let's move this so that the position is out of the way. This is all live, by the way. I'm not recapping. I'm not talking over a video, so bear with me. Now, this is the exact same daily candle. I guess if I zoom in a little bit more, it'll start to look like that other chart. And if we hover over this candle, you can see, look at the percentage change. It's plus 8.6%. It's dropping a little bit right now, but it's approximately 3 times the percent change of the SPY. We can put these side by side, in fact. So here's the SPY. And let's kind of zoom into the same area of the chart so we can see we are looking at basically the same thing. The only way that they'll look the same is if you kind of scale them similarly. So now you can see that they're essentially the exact same price action. So this is the same daily candle, July 27th of the SPY, up 2.84% right now, and SPXL up 8.53%, 0.50 right now. Sorry, again, this is live. But you get the idea that whatever move, that's my alarm to tell me to open up Webull to get ready to close out of this trade. We'll do that in just a second. That is the live trade part of this video. This position was entered automatically. If you watch my live small cap day trading video from earlier today, you'll see in the video right at the beginning that I get triggered automatically into this position. I didn't do anything other than place the order the previous day, and you'll see in that video that over here at the bottom right hand corner, my position gets filled. Why is it only one single share? Because right now we are forward testing this trading plan. This is trade number 26. Forward testing is much more valuable than back testing because back testing kind of assumes everything went perfectly, and forward testing is using real money, taking the trades that your trading plan tells you to do in real time and collecting the data, and then over time you find out if what you're doing is actually profitable. And so far, after 26 trades, this trading plan is profitable, but I like to take all of my tests to 100 trades, and that's just for statistical reasons. If we can do something and repeat it 100 times and show that it's profitable, then I'm confident in increasing the position size. We'll go over all of the statistics that we've collected so far at the end of this video. But right now, this is SPXL, and we are just waiting for our moment to become active in the trade, and all of the details about when to get in, when to get out, what to do during the close of the day, that's all written in detail in a trading plan. And if you are interested, there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever, but I know after this video there's going to be a lot of people wondering about the trading plan and where you can get it. So it is available at patreon.com/tradingarmor. There's the address, the web address. I'll, of course, put a link in the description. And if you scroll down through the page, once you become a member, on June 30th, I uploaded a video and the plan that I've been trading ever since May now. I've been working on this for a long time, but we started trading it in May, and we've been collecting the data. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet while we've got a minute. So this is all the data we've collected so far. These statistics are not updated. They will be at the end of the video. Right now, this is if we had a worst case scenario day today and got stopped out. That's not what happened. So this will change toward the end of the video, and I'll show you all of that right now. So let's see, let's scroll down to the bottom. So this is the current trade that we're in right now. You can see that's my position. So I put in the worst case scenario just to have some data there, and I will update this as soon as we close out the trade. But this is if it hit our max stop loss for the day, which it hasn't done that. And let's go to the chart page now, and we'll take a look at SPXL. So hopefully, I'm trying to do all of this live off the cuff. If you have any questions about SPXL and the 3 times leverage thing, how any of that works, or what are the pros and cons of it and the dangers of it, let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. But if you're a day trader and you're trying to day trade shares in the S&P 500, you really should consider SPXL if you want to try to get the most out of the move for the entire day. Because again, here is today's move in the SPY plus 2.67% right now, and today's move in SPXL plus over 8%. So now we're going to go down to just one single chart, look at SPXL, and we're going to get ready to close out this trade. So I'm not worried about losing a little bit from the highs. What I'm worried about is following my trading plan 100%, because as I said, this trading plan so far is profitable, but it's only because I followed the plan to the T every single trade and every single day. So now we're going to go down to the 1 minute chart here and get ready to become active in this trade. So the trading plan kind of tells me when to become active in the trade, when to get involved in the trade. Right now, I'm not to do anything until basically 3:55. So 5 minutes before the close. Then what I do is I let the 1 minute candle from that 3:55 candle, I let it close, and then I move my stop up to the appropriate position. So right now I'm just getting ready to become active in the trade. We still have about 30 more seconds to go, and we'll be watching these 1 minute candles. And the idea is to really kind of follow the 1 minute candles into the market close. So you're seeing a bit of a rally here. I don't know if that's going to continue. This thing could turn around and sell off to the close, and we just have to wait and see what happens. But right now, my job is just sit here and watch and wait for that 3:55 candle to close. This is the 3:54 candle. Actually, that's the 3:55 right there. So now we can move our stop up. I'm going to move it to the low of these two candles. So 78.06. To give this thing a little bit of room to kind of wiggle around. We might get stopped out. If we do, that's okay. But you can see we have guaranteed a decent profit, almost $4 per share on this trade as it stands right now. We can't lose, and that's a great place to be. So our position is at 74.35. And again, if I scale out, it'll kind of make more sense just how much of this move we actually captured. So look at where our position is, and I mean the price action today was just crazy in the S&P 500. So we were triggered right around here somewhere, probably on the first 1 minute candle, and look at how much of this move we were able to capture today. I think that's pretty powerful, even though, yeah, we're probably going to give up some of these all-time highs for the day, but that's okay. So I think I'm just going to keep the stop where it is for now, and then I will follow up the 1 minute candles if they go higher. They might come down to the stop and stop us out, and that's okay. We're just giving this a chance to kind of rally toward the close. And I also have a so-called backup plan, if you will. It's not really the right word for it, but if we don't get stopped out before the market closes, then I'll show you exactly what we do in that scenario. So we're just watching and waiting. If this candle goes higher, closes higher than the low of this candle, then I'll move my stop up to the low of this candle. But we're going to wait and let this candle play out. I have a feeling it's going to come down. We just have about 2.5 minutes left before the close. You're watching all of this in real time. The only thing I know at this point is that we can't lose this trade. I just don't know how much we're going to get out of it. If the ETF of SPXL continues to rally at the close, then we might get a little more. Otherwise, we're going to get stopped out. I won't be surprised if we get stopped out at this 78.06 level, because this thing made such a crazy move in the kind of midday that you know, we're just lucky to get what we've got. You know, I'm not going to worry about an extra 20 or 30 cents. Let's see what happens here. So we got 1 minute and 40 seconds left till the market closes. I mean, it makes sense that people are taking their profits at the end of the day. This was just a huge move. So I'm fine keeping my stop just below the low of these candles. And if we get stopped out there, that's absolutely fine. Probably get stopped out in the next 1 minute candle. It's only a few seconds away, and the price is continuing to sell off into the close. So let's see, as we get stopped out here, the stop price is at 78.06. Let's see where we get filled. 78.05, 1 cent slippage, not bad at all. So we're all done with that trade, and now all I have to do is enter the data into my spreadsheet and we can update everything. So 78.05 was where we got out. So profit of $3.70 per share. And of course, as I said, we're only trading with 1 share right now because we are still forward testing. Makes sense, right? You shouldn't go in full position size until you know something really works long term. So let's go and update all of our other statistics. So all of this stuff here is updated. We've been trading this for 43 total trading days. Out of those 43, we've taken 26 trades or we've been triggered to take those 26 trades. And our P&L is 1216, which I think is great because we're just test trading right now. So just the fact that we're making any money whatsoever is pretty awesome. And all of this is kind of redundant. It's just for collecting the data. Our average cost, I think I need to update. No, that's updated now. That is the average of all of the shares bought since we've been trading. And our ROI, return on investment, again, based on the average cost, is over 16% right now, over 16.5%, which is pretty great. Now we need to update the average win because that's going to change. Let me see which cell that was. And then we'll look at our P&L curve and we'll wrap it up in just a minute here. So H75. So again, this is all live, so just bear with me. Oops, something went wrong. Must have got the wrong cell or something. Yeah, that was it. That was the wrong cell. Should have been... Oh, I see what happened. There we go. So that's our average win, and our win-loss ratio 1.17, and now our P&L curve should be updated. We are near all-time highs, so it looks like the highest P&L was 1263, and right now we are at 1216, so we're just a few cents shy of the high. And again, this is after just 26 trades, so we'll see where we get as we get further along in this forward testing. So let me know if you have any questions about this. The main message that I want to get across here is that you should go into every single trade with a plan. So I have a written trading plan that I'm following here, and I just do what it tells me, and that's really the value of having a trading plan and having trading discipline. Look what happened in the close here. So we got out right around this level. So again, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I just did what the trading plan told me to do, and that's how we were able to really secure a huge portion of this move. Let's just draw out some lines just to see how much of this move we got. So we got out at 78.05. This is where we sold. So I'm going to mark that red. That's where we sold. And let's just go down to a larger time frame. And this is how much of the move that we were able to catch right here. So I would say that's about 85 to close to 90% of the move. I could calculate it, but I'm not going to bore you with that right now. But anyway, I'm really happy with that, because if you watched this price action throughout the day, I can almost guarantee you would have been shaken out at some point if you were trying to kind of like predict your way through this trade, because look at what happened throughout the day. I mean, it started off nice and strong. You saw some pullback here that maybe indicates some weakness, and this beautiful kind of ascending trending channel started to form. You know, I really don't use any, you know, trend channels or trend breaks or anything like that with this type of system. I'm just kind of doing this to show you, you know, what could have happened. There's a couple ways, of course, you can draw these trend channels. I'm just going to make a quick example here. So obviously there was this really nice ascending trend, and then you see that it got broken, and that's where you might think, okay, well, maybe I need to get out while when this trend breaks, because obviously this thing is weak. But look what happened a little bit later. Look at this huge pop that happened a little bit later, and we were able to get out way up here, you know, based, you know, compared to getting out way down here around 75.44. We got out here at 78.05. So that's a huge difference. And the reason I was able to do that was not because I'm great at predicting price action. It's just because I have the discipline to follow the trading plan. And I have a trading plan that tells me to do that. That's it. So that's really the main message here, is go into every single trade with a plan, stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.